Hello and welcome to my channel on cricket. And it was a really awful day for England, courtesy themselves, because their bowling was wayward and pedestrian. And I don't know what to say. There are a lot of things to cover. Australia dominated the first session baseball style. First, they got Archer out, Labuschagne getting that excellent catch, and then Head and Weatherland. They played quite well. They were 77 for 1. Jamie Strip, Jamie Smith dropped Head on 3, and this might later come back and bite England because Joe Root was dropped yesterday by Steven Smith, and he went on to score a century. Although Travis Head did score a measly 30 runs, but those 30 runs could be very valuable in the end. So and then Australia did dominate throughout this session until the end. A stark contrast between two innings. The English innings, wickets fell in clusters, while in the Australian innings, every batsman who was coming in was just scoring a half century. And Australia had total domination, but for the Green and the Smith's wicket. Those senior batsmen must be wondering, is this really the way I want to get out? They literally threw the wicket away, but unfortunately, England could not capitalize on that because England dropped 5 catches. Ooh. It seems their player fielders had buttery fingers. And Australian batsmen just drained the life out of those bowlers. Archer was looking tired, Stokes was tired, naturally so. They bowled 40 overs together if you combine them, 24 Archer, 24 Stokes. I mean, my God, 40 overs. That will take the life out of you. I mean, even if you're Bruce Lee, man, I mean, that takes some serious stamina. I mean, so Australia, today's play does belong to Australia. So England did made a good fight back, but dropping 5 catches, I mean, I feel so bad for the English supporters. They paid good money to come and see this. It was really disappointing from England. They were dominating. They made a good comeback, but they did not could not capitalize on that comeback, and they just let Australia get away with the game. They're still in it though, and what they need to do is bundle out Australia early, very quickly, because over a lead of 100 runs would mean that Australia is probably going to win the match because the cracks are opening up. The ball is already doing something, and the bounces are giving uneven. Some balls are keeping low, some balls are keeping high, so you could already see the cracks opening up, and you do not want to be batting fourth on this surface. Australia, on the other hand, do not need to do anything. Just get 200 and see if you can bat out the whole day. If you want to declare Australia, you declare at the end's final session. New ball under the lights is the most tough time to bat on. So that is what you want to do. And this could have been possible quite easily had Green and Smith not. They just gave away their wickets on a plate to England. Here, take this, and that was disappointing from the Australians. Josh Inglis got out to a magic delivery from, I think, Ben Stokes. What a delivery that was! And apart from that, the bowling was quite pedestrian from England. They did not know what length to bowl. Either they were bowling too short, or they were bowling too full. So yeah, that was quite wayward. Australia, it seems Australia will win this match, but England are not out from that. So England need to bundle out Australia quite quickly tomorrow, and they need to bat well. They need to bat well. But problem for England is their bowlers are very tired, and if Australia can bat another day, then then their bowlers will have no energy, no strength. Just like Dracula, the way Dracula drains his victim out of blood, the life will be drained out of their bowlers. They will be like tired like hell. My God, and what a awful sight that would be for English cricket. So Stokes has already bowled 20. Cast 15, I think Atkinson. Atkinson was very unlucky today. Had those catches been taken, he would have got a wicket or two for sure. Carey was dropped twice, first by Duckett and then by I think Joe Root. And Cars also dropped a few catch. So yeah, very poor catching, very poor fielding, very poor bowling, pedestrian, wayward bowling, and that did allow Australia to dominate. So that's pretty much sums up the day, and I feel Australia is going to win the match. Why is this happening? Why is England playing like this? Well, this is what you see is called lack of confidence. This is not overconfidence. This is underconfidence or no confidence. Fear of winning. This is called. Why is this called fear of winning? Well, when you see victory in front of you, you then think to yourself, "Oh, I'm winning. What will happen if I win? This will happen. That will happen." All sorts of negative things come to your mind, and then you adjust your performance in a way that you don't win at all. This is called fear of success. Actually, when you lack confidence, when you lack self belief, this is what happens. So I think England need a good sports psychologist. I could probably do the job, but I'm not sure I'm getting the job. So they need to hire a sports psychologist immediately because this is just lack of confidence, this lack of self belief. Another issue for England is that Ben Stokes is having martyr complex. Martyr complex means doing everything by himself. This is very bad because if Ben Stokes get injured, then your camping ends then and there, and the other players also need to perform. I feel sad for Ben Stokes. He's the only one who's doing the heavy lifting, and no one else is just contributing. So very poor from England, and I feel sorry for English supporters. Australian supporters will be on a high. The way Australia played, Josh England English was most impressive. His technique was quite solid. He got out to a magic delivery, so he should not be dropped. Carey was all right. He took a very good catch, I think, yesterday, and Will Jacks was also impressive. The way he took that catch to dismiss, I think, Steven Smith. Yeah, magical catch, you could say. But the day does belong to Australia. So thank you for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe. Thank you very much.